Here's what BC looks like right now.
Localized flooding likely.
Like the Nooksack topping their banks and water surging into Canada.
Deja vu. In 2021, an atmospheric river washed out highways, flooded entire communities, and caused billions of dollars in damage. And people died. I'm Michelle Cisa, an editor at The Narwhal. Today, we're going to talk about the flood risk in BC and answer 3 questions that we're getting about floods. First, what causes them? Atmospheric rivers are long, narrow bands of moisture. Basically, they're like fire hoses in the sky. Climate change doesn't create them, but it does supercharge them, because warmer air holds more moisture. In many areas of the Lower Mainland and the Fraser Valley, people are experiencing record-breaking rainfalls this week, and these are some of the areas that were hit hardest in 2021 and again in 2024. What has BC been doing since 2021? So BC has taken some action since 2021. They've upgraded some flood maps, they've been reinforcing and upgrading dikes, and they've created a new disaster response ministry. BC First Nations, municipalities, and the province have signed a collaborative framework for flood mitigation, but critics worry that the pace and the amount of funding does not match the scale of the risk. So where does this leave us right now? This storm is hitting saturated ground, which is raising the risk of flooding and landslides. And experts say these kinds of storms are going to become more frequent and more severe. Solutions could mean stronger infrastructure, but also natural solutions, like restoring wetlands, avoiding clear-cutting, and even reflooding parts of Sumas Lake. It's also worth asking, what's the cost of doing nothing? The 2021 atmospheric river and flooding was the most expensive natural disaster in BC history. In the meantime, right now, avoid floodplains, have an emergency plan and an evacuation plan, and keep an eye on Emergency Info BC. We'll keep reporting on what BC is and isn't doing to prepare for floods. Find more on thenarwhal.ca.